going live here. This is Easter Sunday, um, Sunday night before going back to work Monday morning. Let's see here right quick. April 5th. April Fool. April Fool's Day was the first. Everybody going, oh my God, telling lies, telling fibs, telling jokes. Hope April 1st was good for you. Sunday, didn't do much today. Um, kind of hung out here at the park and just chilled out. Yesterday, I hung out with a buddy of mine. We went to Orange County. We're here in California. Went chasing some thrift stores. Some we didn't do bin stores this time around. Normally, we do bin stores. Um, look for deals. Look for stuff that we're interested in. Tech, gizmos, gadgets, weird items. Sometimes we find a deal. Sometimes we don't. Thrift stores. Went to one called Savers. It's one of our regional brands here. They're kind of a high end thrift store. They kind of curate their stuff. Um, it's pretty cool. You can find some deals in there. People donated stuff. You see a lot of antique stuff in there. Well, I say antique. Let me correct that. Vintage. You'll see stuff from the '60s, '70s, um, mid '80s stuff people really didn't use. God forbid. If you're ever looking for a Snoopy snow cone machine, go look for a Savers thrift store. You'll probably find one there easy. Um, if you ever need 150 Barbie dolls for a project, go find a Savers. They'll be in bags. Probably get about $5 for like $4. Um, yeah, you don't got to be cheap. You can be frugal. Um, Hell, between toys, between all kind of shit. There's a guy straight over there taking a. God, it's like, bro, we see you. You know this, right? Party just wrapped up here at the park. Dude is hanging by his car, by his vehicle. It's like, dude, not cool. All right, welcome in. Um, Quicksender, Quicksender. How you doing? Got a few people coming in. That's fine. Hey, I'm just on here. Want to talk a little bit. I'm not gonna say I'm bored. I'm gonna say I'm a little chatty tonight. What's your story then? My story. Like what? How to get here? What am I doing? We're talking. Southern California, late night stream. Uh, Jordan Brown, 9737. Nice name. I knew some Browns back in the day, back in Alabama. They were good people. I don't know if you're related, but yeah, Browns were cool. Haven't really met a whole lot of Peckerwoods in my life, but those guys were cool. They weren't Peckerwoods. um, but yeah, pick a topic, throw it against the chat there. If you want to talk about something, you want to discuss something, throw it up. Let everybody kind of see what's going on. What the fuck is going on? Just talking a little bit. Let's see. Ashan Shekel 9773. Just chilling, like I said. It's Easter Sunday night. This is Southern California, Pacific Daylight Time. Um, I'm chilling here at the park. Um, they've just closed up here pretty much. Parties wrapping up. People have been here all day with the Easter parties. They've hid eggs, had Easter baskets. Um, a little food, a little fun with the family and everything. Good fellowship. I say fellowship. I'm not very religious. Don't take that as a. We're gonna talk about religion, politics, and all that kind of stuff. But if you got a topic you want to talk about, throw it on the chat. We'll take it for a spin. I mean, if pretty much, you find something you want to talk about. Hey, it's all good. We had 22 people. We're down to 6. That's fine, but 6 is good. Where are you from? Now, I have an accent. You've already picked up on that, I'm pretty sure. I'm from Alabama. Okay, that's in the South. Born and raised there. How you doing? Alabama native. Um, yeah. Uh, Good fishing, good hunting, waterfalls. If you like waterfalls, Alabama, good place for it. Um, let's see what else we got. Oh, antiques. We got really cool antiques back in Alabama. So if that's your vibe, you're in luck. How about yourself, sir, Mr. Shakel? So, but yeah, Alabama, born, raised, native, here in Southern California. Um I'm just in my van right now. I'm chilling out. Just kind of been here at the park. Went and got some food. Um, yeah. Anyone keeping up with current NASA stuff? We have Artemis. Artemis, the current spacecraft. They're going to the moon now. Some people say we didn't go the first time. I don't know. I would love to believe we did, and I would love to go. Love to know that we're going back. Indonesia, cool. I got a friend. He's over in Malaysia. He repatriated. He went back. Was here from Southern California, and he and his family they're there in Malaysia. Would like to go to the U.S. if I can. America's cool. If you got the opportunity to come over here legally, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm gonna piss people off. I know. If you got a chance to come legally, hey, do it. Study, uh, take the test, pay the fees. It's a membership thing. Okay. Now, I was born and raised here. Okay. Native. Sorry. How you doing? I apologize by not apologizing. But America, the American dream. Um, some states are better for it. Some states are bad for it. So do your research. Okay. Um, if you like common sense, if you like doing the right thing and raising a family with morals and ethics and being cool, uh, red state that shit. Okay. If you feel people owe you and everything should be given to you and all this, blue state. Sorry. Um, yeah, I'm not trying to get too political with this. I don't want to ostracize everybody. I don't want everybody to go, oh my God, he's talking politics. I'm talking. Okay, we're talking on everything. Okay, you want to talk chemistry, you want to talk math, you want to talk geography, civics, hell, rock collecting. You want to talk about My Little Pony. I don't know shit about My Little Pony except from the '80s. So you want to talk, throw something on the wall. Let's find out what we can talk about. Um, But yeah, I mean, like I said, throw something up on the chat. You want to talk about something? You got something on your mind? You want to discuss it a little bit? I'm not a therapist. I'm just somebody. Hey, you got my ear. What do you want to talk about? You know what I mean? Okay. Um, if you feel season 3 of Game of Thrones sucked, post it up. It's the way I feel about the world. America is, I'm not going to say we're the greatest nation, but we got a lot of cool things going for us. Okay. Um, you know, you can walk around with your pants hanging off your backside. We're not going to tell you you're wrong. We're going to look at you funny. I mean, hey, freedom of speech. Um, Religion, choose one. You're free to. You're not going to be pigeonholed into one religion. You must be X, Y, whatever. You pick the religion you want. You pick the one you feel. Almost every religious text says one thing: seek ye your own salvation. It doesn't say save Bob, by the way. Okay, it never says save Uncle Louie over here. It doesn't say save Christine, save Bobby, save nobody. Be an example. That's all it ever said. I was raised religious, yes. Just in case anybody's curious about that, yes, I'm from the South. I was raised in the Bible Belt. I was raised in the buckle of the Bible Belt. Uh, politics, religion, and her. How you doing, Alex? Alex Boyd. Uh, Funny thing, Boyd is actually my um, grandmother's second husband's name. She married a Boyd, when she passed away, she was a Boyd. That's pretty cool. Uh, he was a nice man. He was an older gentleman. He met her. I think he was like 20 years her senior by that time. Even man had been in the military, been an MP. Um, yeah, he was really cool. He kind of looked like a mountain goat. Had that white beard going for him. Um, oh man, what was his name? It's been a minute. But Boyd was the last name. But yeah, America. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna say we're the greatest country, but I'm gonna say we got stuff going. Um, I say come to America, come legal, come participate, come um, assimilate. I'm gonna go ahead and use the word assimilate. Okay, you don't join the New York Yankees and keep doing everything like the Arizona, like a team from Arizona. You want to be on our team, please be on our team. That's all I'm asking. Okay, you don't show up for the Braves tryouts wearing the Knicks jersey and stuff like that. It's not you want to be on our team, be on our team. Okay, be on our team and make it your team. Okay, that's how I'm gonna say it. You want to join the party, you want to join the group, you want to join us, do it legal. Okay, there's a line. Yes, takes a little time. Other people are gonna go, well, yeah, you were born here. Yes, I was born here. As they say, there for the grace of God, I go I. Yes, guess what? I was raised here. I was born here. You know, um, Other countries. If you want to go to other countries, hey, guess what? They'll let you immigrate. And the fact that the money's different, um, that's the whole thing about America. And America doesn't say you have to join us. You don't have to come to America. Other people who are mad America is this that. I'm sorry, we can't we can't be Walmart. We can't be everything under one thing. What I will say is this: you want to join America, do it legal. Come over. Um, there's YouTubers who will who will help you out with the things. Um, there's different study guides you can get a hold of. American history. Any digital library in the world will tell you American history. We did some shit back in the day. Taxation, yeah, we fled from it. We told them, hey, boink off. Nowadays, we're taxed on everything. God forbid. Tax is the hidden. Uh, there's hidden taxes in the world, so to the point where it's ridiculous. Vehicle registration, homeowners insurance. Almost every state in the union has health insurance. You have to have personal health insurance. Oh my God, auto insurance. It's a tax. It sucks. Drinking water, by the way. Walmart, not Walmart. I was in Walmart. McDonald's. You know, camera started W for a minute. Um, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Come to America. You want to open up a business, do it. You don't want to open a business, don't do it. You know, but I do say assimilation. You wouldn't expect me to go to Spain and say why aren't all the signs in English? They're in Spanish. You know, uh, that's horse shit. Me as an American go to Spain, and I'm bitching about the signs, going, oh my God, they're in Spanish. Oh no, no. When people come to America, our signs are in our English. It's in our common language. There's to say the common tongue. We want you to be safe. We unified all of the systems. Okay. We drive on the right hand side. We do the speed limits. White line, don't cross it. Yellow line, if it's dotted, cross that shit. It's cool. Um, Standardization. A lot of people like to say, what is, there's no culture in America. No, we have culture. It's called standardization. Okay. Um, Street signs. We make them in a common language so everybody knows where they're going. Speed limit signs. We make them throughout all 50 states. They're white. They got a little black border around them, and guess what? It says, Don't go faster than this. It's dangerous. Don't do that." Freeways signs are green. Green is a nice, comfy color for the eyes. You're driving. You don't want to see blue or green, or sorry, not green, orange or red. You don't want to see something that's gonna, be harsh on your eyes. So that's why green was chosen. A lot of people don't realize this. Um, like right ahead of me, there's a crosswalk sign. It's got a black silhouette of a character on a yellow field. Everybody knows, hey, that's a sign that somebody's crossing the road. Danger Will Robinson. But yeah, we're just chatting tonight, folks. Anybody that's just come in, I'm showing 6 people on. You got something you want to talk about? You want to get it off your chest? You want to discuss something? Something's pissed you off? You're happy about something? Throw it up on the board. Okay, let's see it. Pin it up there for everybody. Let's see what's going on. How you doing? How you doing? Bosch Nugget BB3. Nice name, Bosch. Or sorry, Boss. Sorry, Bosch. Sorry. Sparkplugs Bosch. Boss Nugget B3B. Nice name. Sorry, I screwed that up. Sorry. Don't be mad. What is this? This is life. We're talking. Sally. Sea Leg Nago. I don't know. I may have messed that name up too. What is this? This is chat. We're talking. We're live. We're going to talk about the world. You're talking about something, things bothering you, something you're happy about, something you're sad about. Throw it up on the chat. I don't have a delay. I'm not sitting here moderating. Politics, religion, and her. Which one you want to talk about? I'm in California. By the way, it's a blue state. You know what I am? I'm a red guy. Are you in a tent? No, I'm in a van. This is like a little bubble wrap material here. Insulation. But no, I'm in a van. I have a fan going in the back. It's you might be able to hear it, but no, not a tent. It's in a van. Yes, I'm in a van down by the river, metaphorically speaking. If you think about it, that's that way. But yeah, it's all cool. Yeah. But not a tent. It's a van, hardtop. Yeah. You live in a van. Yes, van lifer. Van dweller, van lifer. I have a day job. I work. I won't disclose my work, what I do. I'll say I work in automotive parts delivery. I'll say that. Not really nomad. I'm in Southern California. Won't tell you exactly, pinpoint where I am. Sorry. But yeah, I've been here in this location, this area here for about 8 years now. I work, I maintain my life. I have friends, I have colleagues. Religion. Will we talk about religion, or are you asking my religion? My religion, I was raised Pentecostal. Okay, that's Southern Trinity, laying of hands, baptism, Holy Ghost, speaking in tongues kind of thing. Now, I am not a religious man nowadays. My religion, if I had to call anything, I'll say I'm a man of faith. Okay. Man of faith meaning I believe in God. Which one? Don't ask. God. Okay. There's no symbolism. There's no, nobody. I'm sorry. This may piss people off. I'm sorry. God that existed well beyond human concepts. God. Okay. It's like hamburger. Okay. A hamburger is a hamburger. No, that's a McDonald's burger. That's a Carl's burger. Religion is like a hamburger. You decide what you want on it. You want a pickle, you want some mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, a little onion, a little lettuce. Some religions don't like lettuce. Some religions don't like onion. So religion is a cheeseburger. Whatever you want on that, that's your religion. My cheeseburger, my burger, it's kind of bare bones. It's meat on a bun. Is there cheese? Maybe. Is there bacon? Probably. Uh, this thing is asking me if I want to do a Q&A sticker, music with or without lyrics. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to throw a post up like that. I don't show anybody on right now, but I'll keep on talking. Let's keep on running through what I was going here so everybody can kind of keep the context going along. Religion's a cheeseburger. It's a burger. You decide what you want on it. Like I said, you want mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup. You don't want a genuflect. You don't want to show up on Sunday. You want to show up on Thursday as opposed to Wednesday. Uh, it's that whole thing. How you build how you build your burger. There's a bun. We'll admit there's a bun. What you want in there, that's your religion. That's what you want to put in it. You want to get up butt crack of dawn on Sunday and go to a building with about 500 other people. You want to kneel, pray, talk, sing. You want to step into a phone booth with a guy and go, hey guy, I done some dumb shit. Go ahead and do it. That's your choice. That's what religion is. Seek ye your own salvation. You're not here to save nobody, okay? Sorry, that's not the mission. The mission is save yourself. Fulfill yourself. You're not obligated by any religious deity to save anybody else. You're here to do what your God puts you in mind to do. Now, one caveat for religion is this. All the rules, all the commandments, all the laws, all the edicts, all the, the rules. You quantify them, 10 of these, 5 of those, 6 of these. There's one common denominator for religion. Don't matter if you're Buddhist, don't matter if you're Taoist, don't matter if you're Episcopalian, Catholic, Muslim, Hindu. Now, one thing, don't be a dick. Okay? Don't be a dick. I know people are just like, don't be a dick. What does it mean? Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. If you got a chance, what is the purpose of life? Purpose of life. Purpose of life. Now, I was watching a thing, saw Jimmy Carr. His was saying, enjoy the passage of time. I saw that not like maybe 3 hours ago. I thought it was pretty cool. My purpose of life, experience it. Make it fun. Make it fun. Don't be a dick. That's my purpose in life. Don't be a dick. If you have the chance to be somebody's funny for the day, make them laugh. Okay. I go to work. I see people, they're sitting there, they're stoic. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Hey, pull my finger. How you doing? Purpose of life. Laugh. Fucking laugh, man. Shit. People go through this world and they're hardcore. They're just, they can't get past their fucking head. Too many people. This is in the way. They can't see life for this. What is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? Enjoyment. Make it enjoyable for you. Make it enjoyable for other people. Don't be a dick. I know a lot of people are going to go, well, what does that mean? If you have the chance, the opportunity to say something nice. I tell people if there's two ways to take anything I say, please assume I mean the good way. Okay. If I say go get fucked, I'm not saying, hey, someone you should be harmed by somebody. No, I'm saying, hey, go having a sexual encounter that is pleasurable, that you enjoy. Maybe you bring joy to the other partner too. Go get fucked. But I'm not saying go get fucked. Have fun. I would say joy. Choose joy. I will say joy. I'm not going to say fun. Fun is subjective. What is fun? Fun to me is not fun to others. Okay. I'm a geek. I'm kind of cerebral. Okay. One what I call fun, other people were like, that's kind of boring. You know, some people like to go out to dance. Some people like to go skating. Some people like to go to a bar, blackout drunk, shit face, wake up tomorrow, don't know where the hell they are, can't find their shoes. You know, that's fun. So I say joy. What pleases you, you know, but don't be a dick, okay? Don't be a dick in the pursuit of your joy, okay? Don't make it not enjoyable to other people. You know, don't make them the cost, okay? Make them part of it. Make them make have them, let them have the joy too. Okay, that's where I'm at with this. That's my purpose in life. Joy. Okay, um, funny, witty, um, knowledgeable. You know, I'm guessing you guys have all seen the people who are negative. They can find no joy in life. It's raining. Oh, it's terrible. It's raining. Hey, we need the rain. You know, Sky, my buddy, Sky. He's down there. He's cool. He's the guy I went with yesterday and we did the thrift stores and things. But yeah, it's you know, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. Oh my god, terrible raining. Um, we need the rain though. We the plants, they need it. The trees need it. Nutrients for absorption. So even if it's raining, it's not a bad thing. Okay. Yeah, you can have too much rain, you can drown. That's fine. But at the same time, you know, maybe it's there for a reason. You know, uh, you know, if you look at the negative side of everything, you'll go through life and it will suck. Okay, I'm serious. It's gonna suck hard. You know, you ran out of gas. You have the opportunity to slow down and think about your life for a minute. Okay, so what do I live for? Joy. I live for joy. Okay, full disclosure. At one point in my life, I didn't want a life. I didn't want to live. Okay, depression. Shit sucks. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you've got depression, work it. Work through it. Okay. Um, you know, some people don't. Some people don't survive depression. You know, back in the day, I had some shit. Life sucked. Um, I'd make a choice. I chose joy. I chose life. You know, train spotting as it was. You know, choose joy. Choose feeling, emotion, and emotions are valid, but don't crash out on people. Okay. Um, don't be just the hater. Don't demand everybody give you everything. Um, you know, emotional response. You hear about the political guys these days, and they say facts don't care about feelings. You can be offended. Don't get me wrong. You can be offended by things. You can take offense. You can just say, hey, I don't enjoy this. Guess what? Not everything's going to be perfect for us, okay? But seek joy. Seek joy. No matter what, seek joy. Uh, when it comes down to it, you know, what makes you happy? You know, you like reading? Find a great library. Find a way to procure books that are economical to you, that are fiscally sound. You know, if library says, "Oh, we're getting rid of these old books. Would you like them? Go get you some books. Read. Get a library card. Borrow books. Take them back. You know, share that with everybody. If you read a good book, jump on here, make a video, and go, "Hey, guess what? I read this book. It's by this author. This guy is cool as hell. He did this thing." You know, spread joy. You know, hell, you had a pizza. You had a really good meal. You know, you saw a great visual stimulus in the world. You saw a rainbow. You saw a dolphin. You saw a flower. You know, so what you strive for in life is to be joyful. Yes, yes. I don't want to harm people. Okay. Um, if there are two ways for an outcome of a situation, try for the honest way. And 99% out of 100, it'll include joy and it'll include the right answer. Okay? If you say, to hell with everybody, their feelings don't matter, you're not going to be liked. Okay? You're going to go through this world. People are going to see you coming, and you will be a walking dog turd. They'll smell you from a mile away, and they'll have that resting bitch face, RBF. They'll see you coming, and it'll go from smiley to holy shit, really. So choose joy. With everything being everything, choose joy. Now, that doesn't mean harm people for your enjoyment. That doesn't mean make fun of people for your enjoyment. If the only thing you can do is negative, don't do it. Okay? Look for another solution. Look for another answer. Too many people in this world, they go around and they're more nearsighted than I am, and I wear glasses. Okay, nearsightedness, yes, I can't see beyond this distance. Life is blurry without glasses. There are people who walk around this world, and all they can see is their part of life. They can't put themselves in the other man's position. They can't put themselves in the other woman's position. They can't choose joy. How do you think the world was made? Are you talking about the moral, ethereal, how the world was made? God the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, the Spirit, created in the great Creator's image? No, I got a little weird theory on this one. Okay, this planet had dinosaurs at one point. Okay, we found their bones, we found the record. Okay, we that's a big damn lizard. There was this crazy thing. Humans were not here when dinosaurs existed. I'm sorry. Fred Flintstone is a lie. Okay, I'm sorry. How do I think now? The world or humans? Humans. I got a theory about this one. Okay. I think primates were kind of a thing because the record shows that they existed about the same time. Primates. You have evolutionary kind of things, records, and history. Junkbot the hero. Hello, Mr. Junkbot. But how do I think how do I think we got here, so to speak? I got a crazy idea on this one. Meteorite, and we were the parasite on the meteorite. Okay, this is going to sound crazy, I know. We basically mutated the monkeys. Okay, I know, sounds crazy. Pillar Chase 2 on Roblox. No, I don't play any console games. I do watch some content, individuals on YouTube. Was watching the Drill and Delve video gameplay from a few different creators. Little timey consuming game. Great little playthrough that people watched it. So try that one out. I think it's on Steam. I think it's like $9. I said. But I don't play games. I don't have any game consoles. I have one of those little handhelds that's got about a billion damn cloned emulated things on it. Yes, I bought it. Do I encourage people to? You do you. I don't tell you what to do. Okay, I can only give you a few options and ideas in the world. What you do is up to you. Okay, I'm not going to give you financial advice. If I do, it's just an opinion. What you do with that information is up to you. Okay. I've got a weird point of view on things. But yeah, Pillar Chase, I don't know the game. It doesn't ring a bell right off the top of my head. Crimson Desert. This is a funny one that I've kind of been watching. A few people have been playing it. I've been calling it Red Dead Redemption 2.1. A lot of the game physics look like Red Dead Redemption actions with camps and quests and such, having to walk behind people for a bit. Um, so video games, yeah, video games, great time consumers, by the way. Looks like no one's in here right now, but that's fine. The algorithms will pick me up. I hopeful, So continue talking. Video games. Crimson Desert. Basically, you are a besieged clan of medieval dwellers. Basically, your people get decimated, cast to the wind, so to speak. And ultimately, sword play and fighting and side quest. So Red Dead Redemption, if it happened in the medieval times. Um, if I did play games and played Red Dead Redemption, I would shoot Dutch right in the face. First mission, first time, I would be the bad guy. I'm sorry. I would definitely shoot that character in the head. I'm sorry. It's a horribly written character. The story, betrayal. It's just I can't. I'm sorry. That's yeah. I mean, it's a video game. I get it, but it's like yeah, this video game character has a moral code that is asinine. Okay, so Dutch, Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, do what you would with that. I've got two people in here, so hey, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Um, Throw something against the wall there if you want a topic, you want to talk about something. Bring it up here, post it up. You know, um, I will say I won't say anything. Nothing is taboo, but I'm gonna say keep it PG-13. Okay, you know. If you want to talk about music, you want to talk about politics, you want to talk about books, literature, the whole shebang, if you saw a movie recently, you want to talk about, throw it up. Okay, we'll discuss it. Who was in it? What did they do? What was the storyline? Did it make sense? Was the CGI believable? This is all great things. Yeah. I think I can see myself really good. Decent lighting. Side lighting over here. Let's come from up top. Sky, are you still in here? If you are, give a thumbs up or throw something up on the thing. I don't have you on side messenger at this time, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, this is a chat thing. You want to talk, bring it up, throw up some things. Um, we'll discuss about anything. I mean, there's really not a whole lot off limits. I just want to keep the level, like I said, PG-13. You want to talk about things, like my stream says, not made for kids. Um, Roblox, like I said, that's kids game, I think. But at the same time, um, yeah, I don't play those. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. Um, Movies, music, best movie you ever saw. What's the best movie you ever saw? What movie struck a chord? What's the best? What's the best song you like? What's your favorite song? Let's throw these topics out here. Um, you get everybody in here. They you want to talk. You want to talk about things, discuss things. Hell, that's the way it works. I've got 39 minutes on the clock there, counting. Um, Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Um, we're talking about America here. We're talking about what to do. Talking about, like I said, I mentioned joy. Joy is what you seek. A lot of people don't know the difference between joy and happiness. Contentment. If you can't sit in a room for 5 minutes by yourself without going batshit crazy, you're not content. If you wake up in the morning and the first facial expression that crosses your face is discontent, is resting bitch face, you're not happy. You know, your job. Everybody's like, I have a job. I have to go work. Be glad you have the opportunity to have the job. A lot of people don't. Some people either A, don't want to work, B, can't work. Um, it's a thing, and you got to choose. Yeah. Um, Let me see. What was it saying here? This thing's like do a poll or some shit, some stickers, a Q&A. Oh my God. Ask a question. Boom, boom, boom. Here, let's go with what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie? Movie. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Done. Let's put that there. Start Q&A. There we go. So we're going to talk about movies, I guess. I don't know if I can move this around. Hey, I can. I can move it around the screen. There we go. What's your favorite movie, folks? Let's talk issues as a topic, okay? Favorite movie. Now we can talk about foreign cinema, domestic cinema, classics, the old black and whites. You want to talk about the silent era, people that were before the talkies, as they were called. You know, what's your favorite movie? What movie, if it comes on, you're sitting there, you have nothing else to do, the movie pops on, what are you watching? Who's your actor? Who's your guy? Who's your woman? You know, it's a question. Your favorite movie. We'll be quiet for a second. Water are you drinking? Water. What's the craziest movie you ever saw? How about that? Let's do this. See if I can edit this thing here. Let's go this. Q&A. Yes, replace. What is the strangest movie you have ever seen? You have ever seen? Question mark. Replace. Done. There we go. So, what's the strangest movie you've ever seen? Weird movie, weird cinema, Wes Anderson, things with liminal spaces, weird concepts. So, we're going to do movies. How about that? What's the strangest movie you have ever seen? I've been seeing a lot of this Phoenician Scheme clips on YouTube Shorts. Benicio del Toro, famous for the mumbling character on Usual Suspects. Finster, yeah, Finster was the character name on that one. And basically, he knew he was getting clipped in the movie, so he basically decided to turn in an inaudible, mumbling performance. Benicio del Toro, also of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, opposite with Johnny, or I say opposite of, with Johnny Depp, played the overweight, strung out, drugged out lawyer. As your lawyer, I suggest you go. That was his clip. Everything. As your lawyer, I suggest you do this. Yeah, he's been in a lot of things. I can't think of someone right now off the top of my head. But yeah, Phoenician Scheme. That one's been showing up. Very like I said, it's a Wes Anderson movie, so that I'll tell you right there. That's some like visual thing. Avant garde, I guess, is the word I would use. Um, let's see here. Uh, Strange could also mean, um, horror movies. God forbid, movies that had just over the top use of cinematics to drive the horror element. Strangest, as in the artsy concept, flew well over the audience's head. Um, there's many things. Let's do a flip over here. Just a dash back over here. How you doing? What is this? Oh, okay, camera. Still learning these little things here. Retouch, create a highlight, green screen, lighting. What kind of lighting can we do here? Ooh, no, 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 no. Let's not do that. That's horrible. This is okay. You can see me. I can see you, I guess, in a way. Turn that off. Yes, there you go. Focus even. Can you see me now? Can I pinch zoom? Oh, look, I can pinch zoom. I didn't know I could do that. Can you see me now? Yes. Hmm. Yeah. Yes, I'm wearing a hat. Yes, I have hair. Are you bald? No, I'm not bald. I'm currently 48 years of age. I'll be 49 later. And yes, I have a full head of hair. So, yeah. Other people go bald by the time they're 30. I didn't have that affliction. Thank you enough. Not a great. Let's see. What was the other thing? Retouch. Retouch is on. That smooths me out a little bit. You can see me a little better. Yes, you can see me. Hi. Actually, that's pretty cool. Let's leave retouch on. Working on settings. How you doing? Working on settings without a clue. Ain't it funny how the night moves? We'll get a copyright strike for singing fucking uh, Bob Seger songs. But yeah, let me see here. Let's do this. Let's back. Oh, reconnecting. There you go. Apparently you couldn't see me there for a second. Sorry about that. Let's go here. This is what I want to do. Here, reconnecting. Sorry, it drops out for a second. I know. But yeah, strangest movie you ever seen. We're gonna keep it PG-13. We don't want to go too deep on horror, crazy things. Um, so if you saw a movie and it made an impression on you, or it left a weird taste in your mouth, throw it up on the chat. We'll talk about it. Okay. Strange, like I said, it could be Wes Anderson movies. It could be anything. Just odd things. Um, what was that one with that guy? Robert Redford did a movie called All Is Lost. Um, Man's on a solo yacht trip. Ultimately, has a misadventure and tries to reconnect with the world, try to get back to safety. Movie ends with um, an inconcluded ending. Okay, doesn't tell you if he actually survives or not. Um, it was like the story I read years ago. Incident at something bridge or creek. I can't remember exactly what it was, but a guy basically is being hung for being on the wrong side of the enemy, the wrong army, and ultimately when the rope drops, he falls into the water. Sniper shooting at him. He's able to see the full clarity that the sniper's eyes are gray, which are known for being, a certain thing. And the story basically it asks that question, is this man hallucinating? Is this the end of life? Um, hallucinations, fixations that are going through his mind. So all is lost. Robert Redford, similar context there. I got two people showing two people in. If you've ever seen a strange movie, throw it up on the chat. We'll talk about it. Discuss it. I'll read it off for everybody else. Of course, we got the chat there. Everybody can read that as well. Um, throw up a movie up, see what's going on. Let's find out what what's a good thing, bad thing, ugly thing. Who knows? I've only got like 64 subscribers, so I don't even have a solid 100 yet. So trying to get people to come in, that's going to be a hard sell. Um, so I don't know. But going back to this question, how do you think the world was made? How do I think the world was made? Over time and with patience. That's how I think the world was made. So 51 minutes. Got nobody in here now. Everybody's ducked out. That's fine. I'm still here. I'm still happy. I'm still going to seek joy. You know why? Because this is what I want to do. I want to talk to you guys. Um, you know, I don't know. Hours gone by. Hours almost gone by really quick. Do I want to bore the hell out of you with this? I don't. I don't think I do. This chat it'll be listed as private first by default, and then I'm going to or the stream. Then I'll set it up for public view, so that way you can find this. A lot of people are like, "Oh my God, he's just talking to the world." I'm talking blindly here. Talk about things. Talk about how I feel about the world. Hmm. Yes, I have a ring on. Yes, you might recognize a symbol. Ow. This hurts. Ow. There we go. Popped it better. Ow. Strangest movie. I've seen a bunch of them, so I really can't narrow one down right now. Sorry. Um, Let me check something here. Let's do this. There we go. Pops away for a second, then it goes back live. Keeps the same timer running, so that's fine. I wonder if that might actually trip the algorithm to kind of feed me back out to the world. It's like he's boring. He has nobody watching. Oh no, he's sad. Nah, not really. I'm good. But yeah. Okay, we got one in. Strangest movie you ever seen? Throw it up on the chat. Let's talk about it. Hopefully, we can get some other people in and talk. Strange, weird, odd movies that had high concepts. So I say strange. Strange is different. Let's kind of quantify this, okay? Foreign film, language you didn't understand it or something. Saw a movie that was I think it was Italian. It's called The Star Maker. Guy is in Italy. I want to say 40s, maybe even a little before that. But travels around, claims to be a studio scout, takes pictures of people allegedly, has them pay a fee. He's a scammer. Falls in love with a village girl. She ultimately goes along with him, and he scams the wrong people, and they beat the living shit out of him. She gets done dirty, goes into a mental institution. It's one of those movies like don't be a scumbag and don't take advantage of people. It's called The Star Maker. It's a very good movie. I saw it years ago. I saw it probably over 8 years or 10, 20 years ago or better. Star Maker. So look at that one up. It's a good movie. Not the strangest movie I ever watched, but cool movie. It's a foreign film. Um, you ever want to see what Muppets look like on acid? Look up a movie called Meet the Feebles, made by Peter Jackson of the Lord of the Rings fame. Uh, Muppets, theater, and drugs. Lots and lots of drugs. That movie has everything. Go watch it. It's one of the movies you look it up and you're like, holy shit! Not made for kids. Don't watch. Don't bring in the children and go look. It's puppets and stuff. No, 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 no. It's one of those movies that no, thank you. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted, as they say. Um, Musical plays. God forbid the new cats, Taylor Swift, and all those people. Horrible. Don't do it. It's a trick. Go back and watch the Cats musical, late 90s. Um, Everybody's in fuzzy costume. That CGI body glove suit thing that they did with the new one, horrible. A lot of woke people in that, a lot of liberals. Didn't do it justice. I'm sorry. Um, Phantom of the Opera, pretty good musical. Go back and watch the what's his name? What's the guy's name? It's not Javier. What's his damn name? What's that guy's name? Shit, I can't remember right off the top of my head. This guy's name. But I had the girl who played in Shameless as the replacement singer. Yeah, she was pretty cool. Emma Rossi. Rossi was her name, I guess. Oh, Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler. Good lord, I forgot that fucker's name. Gerard Butler, Emma Rossi. What is her fucking name? She's female actress as well. Weird Italian accent. Fuck, what's her name? Can't remember off the top of the head, but yeah, that was a good musical, good play, good story, cinematic. Story didn't lag. Effects were really good. Gerard Butler. Um, Let's see. I mean, movies. There's tons. There's sci-fi. There's um, documentaries, dramas. The classics. Amadeus. Been seeing a lot of clips here on YouTube with that. You have the story of the guy. He's like, I drove him mad. I secretly wanted him to fail. He was great. Jealousy. Yeah. Um, yeah. Strangest movie you ever seen. Strange, weird, odd, different. Some things like that. Uh, I don't know who we have in here. It doesn't show me the people in unless you actually chat. So if you're here, you're listening. If you want me to throw an idea up on the chat, please do so. It'll pop up there. I'll see it. Um, Maybe that'll trigger the algorithm and go, "Hey, I'll watch this guy." Um, like I said, I've got 64 subscribers. I had to get 50 before I could even do mobile lives. Um, Finally got the 50. I could do live desktop lives from the first part of it, but my data package doesn't allow me to set there online and stream devices together. It has to be one device, so live on a mobile device. Um, Camera's all right. It's got the retouch on right now in the settings here, so I look halfway decent, look presentable, I guess. Um, like I said, I guess I have hair. It's short. Hat. How you doing? Thank you very much. I like this style. It's why I wear it. Um, yeah, I'm unshaven. I'm a little scruffy too, so God forbid. I'm not saying shave every day. You know, I'm not unkempt. I'm just me. I'm a little scruffy sometimes. Sometimes I'll clean shave this shit. Sometimes I won't. Um, but yeah, hope everybody had a really good Easter. Hope nobody had any arguments. If you're religious, I hope you went to church, synagogue, temple, whatever you call your house of worship. Hope you went, participated. Like I said, found joy. Seeking joy. Um, I hope today was good for you. You know, at no point am I going to ever tell somebody, "I hope you had a bad day." No, that's not my style. Um, as I say, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I really don't have enemies. I'm sorry, I don't. I choose not to have enemies. We can disagree with things, but I'm not going to be your enemy. I don't have that. I don't have that much conviction regarding being your enemy. If you want to wage war and just life is horrible, you're on your own. Okay, I'm not your enemy. You know, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I'll tell you that there's a difference of opinion. Okay. Um, people don't know everything. I don't know everything. I'll never know everything. I'll never claim to know everything. I know a lot. You know, Too many people walk around this world confident in what they think they know and what they can prove, and that's a sad part of the world. Okay. Um, well, this is going. This is ran for an hour, hour and two. Not seeing a whole lot of traffic, so I'm not going to stay up on this any more than that. About an hour is good enough for anybody. But if you do watch this, if you catch my highlight that I just posted there, um, I hope you had a good day. I mean, I don't know if anybody ever tells you this. I don't know if you ever hear this. Um, I hope today was good. I hope tomorrow's a little better, maybe. I'm not gonna say super great, knock it out of the park, but I hope tomorrow's good. Hope today was good. Hope tomorrow's good. Better than today, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I can't manifest that. Maybe your energy can. Maybe you can wake up in the morning and go, "Today's a good day. Today is a good day. I choose joy. I choose peace." You know, and that's the best we can hope for. If you have people in your life who are trying to be negative, who are trying to um, suck the joy right out of your fucking life, I hope they have an awakening. I hope they have a genuine um, wake up and smell the coffee moment. We're talking fucking phenomenal Folgers moment. Okay. I hope that they wake up tomorrow and go, "Damn, I've been making people's life suck." And I hope they decide no more. So I don't love you, but I hope you have a good day tomorrow, okay? So if you watch this, this is the Easter egg at the end, I guess. Okay? It's Easter too. How you doing? I hope tomorrow's a good day for you. I hope you find joy. I hope when we've gone through another 24 hours, you've had a really good day. Okay? So with that, I'm off of here. Tune in later on. If you like it, throw a like up for me. Thanks, please. Enjoy you. Subscribe if you want to. It's up to you, okay? I'm not saying you got to. It's not a requirement, okay? I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to say, here, you got to subscribe. I'm going to it's up to you. You choose, okay? Hey, if you like what I'm saying, if you like the content, if you want to participate, you want to chat, you want to talk, you're welcome. In the meantime, stay safe, be good, okay? Peace out, guys.